Hey Taurus. Hey Taurus, this is Kelly. Kelly. Here doing your April love reading. April 2020 for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. And I'm just trying to get a few of these out that you guys will have them a little bit early. I have a lot going on in the world and have to be on top of things, I guess. Hey Mark, how are you? All right, so let's get started with your reading here, okay? I'm going to pull Wizard's Tarot. This is a new deck that I just received as a gift from Llewellyn Books. Very pretty. Okay, so the bottom of the deck, you have the Five of Pentacles here. Okay, it's definitely a struggle. Some type of struggle situation, struggle love. That's my struggle love card. You have the Tower in the past. Okay, so this Scorpio Aries energy. You also have Pisces and Cancer showing up here. You also have it here. So some of you could be dealing with a water sign. You could also be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, and a Capricorn. Okay. So let's take a look here. The past Tower, something in the past came crashing down. A sudden shift, a sudden change out of nowhere just hit you, kind of like this pandemic. And I don't think I'm allowed to say that word here on YouTube, but it's just something that it's similar. Didn't expect it, came out of nowhere, had to scramble. And it was very destructive in the past for you. Okay, it was very destructive in the sense that it would not have been as destructive if you were on a bit more of steady ground, but you may not have been, or maybe you thought you were. Okay, but whatever happened, boom, down it went. Queen of Wands is here, so could have been with a fire sign. You have two queens and there's two kings. A lot of people possibly being involved in April for some reason. There was some type of connection with a fire sign, okay, that really just shattered things. Maybe she shattered things, or for some of you, this could have been your energy where you took on that Queen of Wands energy, who's very bold and brazen and has a tendency to just be she can be bossy sometimes or just quite aggressive. And you might have just destroyed something in the past or just took something and just broke it down so you could rebuild. So whatever it was, whether it was you or this person, this is more just the energy in your past where whatever was is no longer. Okay. So now you're standing here in April with the Four of Cups and the Six of Pentacles. So there's an energy of somebody who wants to come back or ask for forgiveness or try. There's also an energy here of like somebody needing money or needing a loan. Okay. And I feel like, it's a challenge for this person. If they destroyed something that's connected to you in the past, and this could be anything, this person could have just walked out on paying a mortgage and the house was lost, or, left you in debt, whatever it was. I feel like this person in April is thinking about coming back with their tail between their legs and begging. They're thinking about it right now, how they're going to do it, and begging for either money or begging for to make restitution, or it's almost, there's begging. That's how I feel. But you know what? I don't like it because it doesn't feel like it's sincere. And so you might need to be careful, whatever this might be. Okay? Whatever this might be. Whomever you were connected to in your past, from now all the way back until whatever time that something was destroyed, friendship, relationship, family member, whatever it is, this person, I feel, is trying to make restitution or come back or something along those lines, right? And I see you here with the Four of Wands. You're kind of like looking at this person and watching what they're doing, but you're not. It's like they're putting their hand out and asking, but you're just distant. You're kind of like standing back, and you're kind of like, is this in mirror? Is this smoke and mirrors? Is this what I'm seeing here is really the, like, are you sincere? Are you real? This person just appears. They're like an apparition. They just kind of appear out of nowhere while you are busy, you know, how can I show you this? You may have been thinking about them and also hoping that they would come back and try to make restitution for you. You might, like, when you're sitting at your desk once in a while or wherever you sit, and you just kind of think about them and think to yourself, you know, they should apologize, or kind of hoping that they'll apologize in some way for something. But what I was going to show you here is that I kind of feel like that's your energy, you know. Maybe you're studying or whatever it is that you're doing in your day. You just kind of like, you zone out a little bit, thinking about something from the past. And then you get up from your desk and here they are, like an apparition coming in, male or female, doesn't matter. And they're trying to draw you back in. Like, you know, don't go to the light. It's almost as if you're being told, don't go to the light, right? But you're not sure. You know, you're looking at them and you're looking at the situation. It's like you're just not sure. Is this real or is this an apparition? Are they really coming back? Or, you know, or maybe your mind is playing tricks on you. For some of you, you've got to be careful, because there might be some type of message that comes back or comes through to you. And it's like, it feels like, how can I say this? You might take it as it being they want to come back or be with you or something, but that might not be what it is, whatever the communication is coming in from this person. Because this is the Four of Wands. So this is the card that speaks about family and marriage and commitment. Okay, so this is a message just for some of you. So crowning is the Queen of Cups. Okay. Oh boy. If you are really, the Queen of Cups is very intuitive and she trusts her intuition. But look at her. That's you looking at that person. And you're like, you know what? I have spilled enough blood for you. She's pouring her, like, whatever, the last bit of her emotion, she's dumping it here. And you're kind of like, your mindset is, you know, you're looking at this person and you're like, I'm spent. I have no feelings or no emotions left for you. But you're not doing it in a mean way. It's like, it's like, I don't feel like you're going to say it to this person. I just feel like there's nothing there. Like there's nothing left. Right? Whatever little bit left was there. But you're letting it out. You're letting it go. You're spilling your emotion, but you're still kind of hoping somewhere. Maybe you still have a residual of hope, still hoping that would change. Okay, in some way. This kind of sounds a little sad, but it's how I feel. There's communication, though. There's communication happening here in April. Okay, Page of Wands energy. I feel whatever you're whatever you're wishing for, you're actually manifesting. So if you're like, you're spilling your emotions out, but daydreaming about this person at the same time. So you're still kind of like in this fog a little bit. You're not sure what is real, what is not real. Okay. But the part of you that's wishing for this person to reconnect with you in the way that you want them to, I see you're like somehow manifesting that to start. Somehow, some way, you're drawing this person in to think about you. And I believe it's because you are in some esoteric way thinking about them. Right? And it's interesting. This Page of Wands card comes here with a sense of like being very excitable. and enthusiastic, uh, communicating with a sense of, this is my crush card. So that kind of energy where somebody is communicating with somebody, maybe even saying, "I've had a crush on you," or "I've had a thing for you for so long." I mean, is it true or not? I mean, it could be, it might not be, but it really just depends on your situation. This is kind of like the magician, apprentice magician, I feel, he's young, and he has that youthfulness about him, and he gets excited about the magic tricks he's going to do, but he's really not good at it. And so there's like a level of immaturity that comes to this person's way of manifesting in their own life and with you. So it kind of leaves you a bit confused because you have feelings attached. Now, the King of Cups, you're being advised to look to the King of Cups. I don't know if you're dealing with a water sign, but the King of Cups, it's either you're being advised to look to the King of Cups, or you're being advised to take on the energy of the King of Cups, where you're holding back, you're not showing you get the poker face, you're not showing your emotions, you're not showing how you feel in regards to this situation. I feel like it has a lot to do with having a sense of doubt. And the reason you have the doubt is because something got destroyed in the past. Something was broken down and destroyed. And that situation, you took a hit. That situation really caused you great distress in your life. Okay, so let me just put a clarifying card on the King of Cups. Because the King of Cups sits there in those rocky emotions. And this situation in April, I feel like with this person returning or trying to return or reaching out or whatever, it's going to stir up and trigger some emotions within you. And your advice here is to stay stable on these waves of emotion. Okay. The Nine of Swords. All right. So, this card generally represents anxiety, great anxiety, mental stress. But with this card, I feel like it's telling you to rise above it. Okay, which is something that the King of Cups does. King of Cups has a really good way of controlling his emotions, not letting them get out of control, not letting his thoughts deteriorate his soul. And that's your advice in regard to this situation, whatever comes back around or comes around to you. So it's interesting. The Seven of Wands is sitting here in the position of your person, and in the Aries reading, same exact thing. So I don't know if some of you could be dealing with an Aries, but this person is on fire. This person is going to pull out every rabbit out of their hat, every trick out of their sleeve. Whatever this person is going to be doing, they're fighting, defending. They're just going for it. It's a card of bravery and fearlessness is how I feel. Now, look, I see you here, but you know what? I just want to pull another card for the Seven of Wands because I just kind of feel the need here with that person. Okay, the Ten of Wands here. I want to feel sorry for this person, but I don't know. I kind of feel like with the Ten of Wands, this is for them. If it's any consolation to those of you who don't want this to happen, but are going to have to deal with it, this is the last time. Okay? They'll probably go away after this. But for those of you who that story is not resonating, I feel like for this person, they're almost at the end of this struggle, but they still have a lot of fight in them. And their determination to fix something or make restitution or come back into your life and ask for forgiveness or whatever they're reaching out to do with you or begging, Like I said, they still have a lot of determination to keep that going. You have the Ace of Cups, and this really just tells me that really what you're wishing and hoping for is just love. That's all you want. You're not complicating things. You just want, this, you want, I see you. I do. You're there, and you're just praying, and you're just asking for love to just come into your life, to be given grace, and because you're tired of struggling, and you want that blessing to come to you, and those new beginnings, those new, a beginning that has an emotional effect on you that absolutely just changes and makes all the trees greener in the spring and the rainbows more vibrant and the sky bluer. That's what love does. It's like a drug. And, I'm not saying you want to be drugged up, but you want that feeling again, that real good love stuff. And this is a card for you to think about when the reading's over, to make a wish on, to set your intentions for this. And, because this does sit in the position of your wishes and your hopes, and you are being asked to make a wish on that. All right. So what the outset is interesting. The Devil and the King of Swords. So, let's take a look at these two. Definitely could be dealing with an air sign as well. Okay, but the King of Swords has a way, it's very powerful with his words. And if this is a toxic energy you're dealing with, or this devil energy coming back around, for some of you, this devil energy is juggling and just can't seem to make a decision about what. This devil has a hard time committing. He just wants to control. Has a hard time committing. I feel like if that you're coming across as this King of Swords energy at the end of April, I see you here getting real with yourself about this person. Like, seriously, getting real. And that probably is the reason why, for those of you dealing with something that's not healthy, why the struggle is ending here for them, because of you, right? Because your energy is, I'm not dancing with the devil. I'm not doing it anymore. Some of you have been in that energy with a particular person, and they just keep coming back. For others, it's two separate things. You are definitely staying away from that devil energy. And then there's this King of Swords coming in, this air sign who's coming in for you. And now I'm going to pull a card that sits on the air sign towards the end of April. Yep, Three of Cups. So might be some type of a gathering happening at the end of April. Now, listen, I know that we are in a position, like I was saying, that we're in where we're really not traveling. I don't know what April's going to be because I'm doing this end of March. But even a gathering could happen in a chat room. Okay, so please understand, it's very general. So when I say there's some type of gathering or celebration, if you're socializing on social media, then that is where your gathering will be. If you are in a position where you can socialize with other people, or let's say you're working, it could be in a work situation, but it's a place where it could be on a lunch break, or, who knows what's going to happen at the end of April. We don't know what we're going to be. I mean, I guess as a tarot reader, I should know if it is possible that things could really turn around at the end of April, and there could be some type of actual real socializing, that everything's lifted and that energy comes for you, where you could meet this person. So for a lot of you, I do see, to sum up, somebody from your past trying to make restitution or fix something with you. And I just feel like you don't trust it. Maybe you're just done with it and you're ready to move on. They're not ready to let go 100%, but you just kind of like stagnate with them and just put them off. And somebody new, excuse me, at the end of the month comes in for you. That's how I feel. Now, as far as this person, a different storyline, this person coming back, trying to make restitution with you. I honestly, yeah, I'm sticking with that storyline, because whether you want them back is irrelevant if they're not good for you. I just don't see it working out. I see somebody new and something better coming in for you, someone more suited for you. All right, so let's pull a couple of cards from the Romance Angels and see what your message is here. Okay, heart-to-heart conversation. Yep, that's definitely going to happen with this person from the past. The truth comes out. You do discuss, and your feeling that you might be discussing with this person is, well, I don't have any feelings left for you. Whatever I had left is gone. Okay, so for some of you, that could be that heart-to-heart that comes through. And if you're a cross watcher and you're dealing with a Taurus, you know, I just call it as I see it. I don't recommend cross watching because it's kind of like spying, and I don't think we should be spying on our lovers. If you have to spy, you know something's up, and something's wrong with your situation. But you've got honeymoon, and I feel like this. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So, you have something happening in April. I know some of you have Taurus birthdays at the end of April, so happy birthday to you. Um, but there is honeymoon doesn't necessarily mean a marriage. There's travel. Some of you are listening could be living somewhere in Italy or in Venice where, you know, there's, you know, the what are those boats called? A gondola or something. But there's an energy of like with this new person, connecting with this new person and having um, like a little bit of time together with this person. And remember, I was saying some type of celebratory time of some sort. There might be like something ending with everything that's going on in the world, and it's bringing celebration and people back and joy and happiness. It could be a birthday. Some of you I know will have birthdays and celebrate with family members, and a friend might be coming with someone as well. So it's very positive. You know, it has a little bit of a stinger in it, but it ends well. So that's good. And hopefully all will end well for all of us in this world here in a positive way. So, all right, Taurus, that's your message. Don't forget to set your intentions after the reading with the Ace of Cups, and be well, stay blessed, and I will see you very soon. All right, take care.